Okay, so this is full body splits part 2. If you look right here on the screen, I will put up the picture of my post I had last week on full body splits with giant circuits or a giant complex. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and break it down, explain it a little bit better in more detail, and to help you guide yourself in through the workout if this is something you want to give a try. It's going to be a long video, so go ahead and shoot over to my YouTube channel, Outperform Training Academy, or go to IGTV for the full-length video. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so a full body split means that we're still working our whole body in one workout. Okay, so let's just determine all this to make everyone understand that we do not want to overdo the volume. Okay, so what I mean by that is we don't want to do too much volume on each body part. Our overall volume will be excessive to a certain extent because we are working every body part, but we need to regulate the volume for each body part. So what I mean by that is if you are roughly shooting for, say, 100 to 120 reps per week on your chest, we can't do 120 reps on this particular workout, which would be like, 12 sets of 10, okay, on bench press. Okay, so we can't do that today. It's got to be split up, all right? So if your goal was to do 100 reps, you would divide that by 3. That would be the number you would be shooting for, and that would be the volume that you would try to get in this particular workout, okay? So now that we've kind of cleared that up, give you a little bit better of understanding of how we're going to break up the full body split. That's how it works. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a chest exercise, all right? So let's say for shits and giggles, we're going to do dumbbell incline press, okay? So we're going to do a dumbbell incline press. Now we don't want it too high because we don't want to work our shoulders too much. We still want to work our chest, okay? We're going to do a dumbbell shoulder press. Now we're going to rest. We're not going to superset. Okay, so let's take a close look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 exercises. If you were to try to superset and get all 8 done, which you can, these last 6 are going to severely suffer because you're going to be so tired at that point. Okay, so you're going to have to be smart about your training. Are you going to decrease the rest each week? Or are you going to increase the reps, increase the weight? You're going to have to decide what density protocol you want to go with. So just so we are a basic understanding, we're going to do chest, then rest a minute, and then do quads, okay? And quads can be simple squats, all right? Lunges, something simple, all right? So chest, rest a minute, quads, rest a minute, back, okay? Now, you may not see this, but look close, we got back twice, all right? Back is a very large muscle group. It's very complex, a lot of different movement patterns. Works really efficiently from vertical and horizontal pulls. You've got upper back, you've got mid back, you've got your lats. So instead of assuming that just one exercise is gonna be the king of all exercises, which there's arguably debates about that all the time, we're going to keep it simple. We're going to put 2 back exercises in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a vertical pull, okay? So these will be your pull-ups and your chin-ups. This doesn't matter what grip you use. It's just it needs to be a vertical pull of some sort, okay? Now also remember, if you do a lat pull-down, your lat pull-down exercise is more of a upper back exercise unless you do a correct lat pull, all right, where your elbows and forearms are facing inward just like as if you were doing a pull-up. So if you don't do it what I call a correct lat pull, and you do a regular lat pull and you tend to lean back some, you're going to work your upper back, okay? So when you get to the horizontal pull, be careful with that. You can end up doubling up on your upper back, which is not like I'm saying wrong, it's just that you'll be neglecting other parts of your back, all right? So, dumbbell incline, rest 1 minute, squats, rest 1 minute, vertical pull, chin-ups, rest 1 minute, hamstrings. Now, Hamstrings, I now recommend a curl at this moment. Because we're already loading our spine with quads, say with our squat exercise, I prefer not to keep putting pressure on that lower spine. Not to say that you can't do it, not to say that it doesn't work, it's just longevity. Longevity is not 2 years, longevity is 30 fucking years of training, okay? 41 years old, I've got my share of injuries that I've got to deal with, okay? Not very smart for me to train like I was when I was 23 years old, knocking out squats and deadlifts maybe on the same day. Even though I didn't do it a lot back then, it's still not smart. So I'm gonna do a hamstring curl. I'll do a standing hamstring curl. How about that? Okay, you could do something like a glute ham raise if you want instead, all right? So that's gonna take the tension off our lower back. We want pain-free performance. We want our body to perform efficiently and more functionally without any pain. If we're in pain, what's the point? We can't get anything accomplished. All right, so now we're back to back. Now we're gonna do horizontal pulls, all right? Just keep it simple. Cable, just cable pull, close cable pull. Here you go, all right? Rest 1 minute, shoulders, okay? Shoulders, we could do 2 different things, okay? So stay with me.
Have what?
Chest, all right? Chest, we did a dumbbell incline press, all right? Well, if we do a dumbbell incline press, that's a pressing motion, and you can work our shoulders, nothing wrong with that. You could do another pressing motion, but as our 3rd and 4th sets coming around, your shoulders may begin to tire out, giving you less effective chest workout. So what you could do is incorporate another pressing exercise, or you could incorporate more of like lateral raises, things like that, something to work more the medial delts more specifically, okay? And you can reverse it. So I could do flies for my chest and do shoulder presses for my shoulders, okay? So sky won't fall down. It's okay. You can switch it up. All right, now arms, A7 arms, A8 arms. So what I mean by that is basically biceps and triceps, okay? You can also add in forearms, and you can add in calves afterwards, and you can continue your cycle if you want. Now, what is important is that you are resting 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, so on. When you finish the complete giant complex, the whole cycle, rest a good 3 to 4 minutes, catch your breath, make sure you're ready, get back into it, all right? That is the way to work out full body splits for a giant circuit or a giant complex, knocking out the whole body at once, all right? Stay tuned, I will show you the next one will be most likely full body splits for athletes. Version 1 will be a push-pull, and the second one will be just a little bit of a modification of that before I start getting into body part splits, all right? If there's a specific split that you want to know about, leave a message, let me know, ask a question, I'll answer it to the best of my ability, all right? All right, y'all stay strong.